If you're waking up at 3 a.m. and don't know why, this video is for you. I'm breaking down the 4 biological triggers pulling you out of sleep and exactly what to do about each one. Let's get into it. If you're waking up at 3 a.m. wide awake, heart racing, mind spinning, and completely alert, we need to talk. You have likely already exhausted the standard advice. You cut the afternoon caffeine, you tried the meditation routine, and took the magnesium recommended online, yet you are still staring at the ceiling. Jolting awake at 3 a.m. represents a precise biological signal. Your body is communicating a specific need, and the solution depends entirely on which mechanism is pulling the alarm. The first half of the night is dominated by heavy, restorative sleep, a solid block of time for physical recovery. But around 3 a.m., your sleep architecture shifts. You move into lighter REM cycles, filled with dreaming, making you biologically vulnerable to waking up. Because your sleep is naturally fragile here, minor disruptions that wouldn't wake you at midnight can suddenly break through. Resolving this requires identifying the biological mechanism that exploits that vulnerability. 4 distinct triggers typically exploit this fragile state. We begin with environmental fragmentation. Lighter REM sleep is easily shattered. A slight temperature increase, or a delayed circadian rhythm caused by late-night screen exposure, is often enough to snap you out of your cycle. To counter this, drop your bedroom temperature to between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit and switch to breathable layers. Strictly reducing bright light before bed helps your body register that the night has actually begun. This graph shows your cortisol baseline, acting like a natural alarm clock, slowly ramping up for morning. But if your stress system is overloaded, that gentle ramp becomes a premature alarm. Your cortisol surges at 3 a.m., acting as though daytime has started. You may fix a mistimed stress system with a daily anchor. 15 to 30 minutes of direct sunlight right after waking tells your brain exactly when daytime starts, helping to time your hormone release. Anchoring your morning light may help cortisol rise at a more appropriate hour, reducing nighttime signals that mimic daytime crisis. The third trigger involves your metabolism, specifically a condition known as nocturnal hypoglycemia or nighttime low blood sugar. This chart plots blood sugar against adrenaline. If your blood sugar drops past a low threshold during the night, your body may view that drop as a stress signal. It can initiate a chemical rescue response, releasing adrenaline and cortisol to help guide your glucose levels back up. For those who wake up hungry or shaky, a small bedtime snack containing fat and protein may support a steadier metabolic floor overnight, reducing the need for that adrenaline surge. The fourth trigger is psychological. Physical disruptions, if they continue long enough, may gradually teach your brain to expect a wake-up call. This is conditioned arousal. After months of disrupted sleep, your brain may start treating 3 a.m. as a familiar appointment for problem solving. Even if the original physical trigger improves, the mental habit can remain. You may soften this association by keeping a notebook next to your bed. Physically writing down racing thoughts may send a concrete signal to your brain. The problem is recorded and the work is paused for the night. Whether the trigger is metabolic or psychological, supporting a full night's sleep may involve treating your body like a calibrated system. This systemic approach can also guide how you evaluate sleep supplements. Think of them as highly specific tools rather than universal knockout pills. Try to match the tool to the mechanism. The amino acid glycine might help if your issue is temperature regulation, while a targeted supplement like myo-inositol may be a stronger biological match for blood sugar instability. Melatonin functions mainly as a biological timing signal. If you fall asleep easily but wake up too early, sustained-release melatonin may provide a longer-acting signal to support sleep maintenance through that fragile second half of the night. If you are waking up gasping, snoring heavily, or experiencing chest pain and night sweats, consult a doctor. Severe symptoms deserve clinical attention to rule out medical issues like sleep apnea. Ultimately, poor sleep can be highly specific biological feedback. It may be your body communicating its needs. By identifying the pattern and matching support to the precise signal, you may begin to stop fighting your biology and regain steadier control over your nights. Now you know the 4 triggers behind that 3 a.m. wake-up. Pick the one that sounds most like you and start there tonight. If this helped, subscribe for weekly sleep science right here on SleepWell Calculator. Remember, this is educational content, not medical advice. See a doctor if you have severe symptoms.